Hello learners. So today we are gonna take a very basic concept. You might feel why I took it, but it's actually kind of important. It comes in class 7 CBSE and integers. But yes, trust me, even in classes 11 and 12, there are students who make mistakes in this concept. That's why I'm taking this. Okay, so addition of integers can be classified into four categories: addition of positive integer with a positive integer, or addition of positive integer with a negative integer. Okay, let me just give some examples. Let's say something like 4 plus 15. It is example of a positive integer with a positive integer. Now addition of a positive integer with a negative integer. Example could be something like 8 plus minus 4. Next, addition of negative integer with a positive integer. Example can be something like minus 7 plus 3. And then addition of negative integer with a negative integer. It can go something like minus 2 plus minus 7. Okay. See guys, now I'm going to take each one of them into detail. Stay with me. Now addition of positive integer with a positive integer. Now in this one, what are the details? See, this you have been doing from the basics. You guys can do big additions also in this. There's nothing much to go about it. That's why I'll just take some basic examples. In fact, I'll give you a shortcut also of how to do it. Let's say you have to do 23 plus 44. You guys know the basic method, like 23 and 44, and then do the addition. 3 plus 4 is 7, 2 plus 4 is 6, and you get the answer as 67. There is one more way. One more way is, what you can do is you can basically write this as 20 plus 3 plus 40 plus 4. So 20 plus 40 is 60, and 60 plus 3 plus 4 is 7. So 60 plus 7 is 67. There's one shortcut from my side. See, in this I see that none of you make mistakes. Okay, hardly anyone makes mistakes in addition of positive integer with positive integer. Now the trouble comes here. The trouble starts here. Addition of positive integer with a negative integer. Okay, stay with me. Something like, let's say, 9 plus minus 4. See, understand, this is exactly same as 9 minus 4. Okay, just because of the fact that brackets are come, nothing changes. Okay, and some students have this confusion that plus into minus is there. Now what is happening? See, plus into minus is plus, right? You can write like this. There's nothing wrong. Plus of minus is something more going to be at the end, you are going to get minus. So there's nothing but 9 minus 4. See, now it seems easy. Yeah, since childhood you have been learning like this, so you get something like this. 9 minus 4 is nothing but equal to 5. Now let's take one more. This one, let me just see. Okay, it just went up. 10 plus minus 12. Now this is the case in which most of them make mistakes. Many mistakes start coming up in this case. 10 plus minus 12. See, this is nothing but 10 minus 12. Many of them, not many, at least a good amount of them, give me answer as 2, but it's actually minus 2. Now how to deal with this? See, whenever you come across subtraction, like this is basically subtraction. You converted the addition to a subtraction one. See, plus sign is gone, there's just minus. Just convert it like this. And then see, there are two numbers given, 10 and 12. Which is a greater one? 12, right? Now what is the sign of 12? Minus. So the final answer is gonna be minus. Keep it in mind, the final answer is going to be minus. It's going to have a minus sign. Now after this you can do the basic subtraction. Okay, in case if you're feeling 10 minus 12 is difficult, just do 12 minus 10, but remember that at the end you need to put minus. So 12 minus 10 is 2, and then put minus sign. So the answer is minus 2. Let's take up some more examples here. Let me just say 24 plus minus 129. Okay. Now this is nothing but equal to 24 minus 129. See, again, I'm repeating. The concept is that the bring it into subtraction in this one. Try to rearrange and get it something like this so that you are more comfortable. This is the basic one. You need to get it. Let's, even if you are given, okay, that's the other case. Let's go. You will hear about it further. Now 24 minus 129. Out of these two, which is bigger? Obviously 129. So the final answer is going to have minus. Okay. And I know, see, each one of us, many of you would be comfortable doing things like this. See, now you can do the basic subtraction. 129 minus 24. You can just take it to the left side and do it. So 9 minus 4 is 5, 2 minus 2 is 0, and then 1 would come as it is. So this is nothing but minus 105. Okay, minus 105. Don't forget to put the minus sign. Okay, here, don't forget to put the minus sign. That's why I'm telling you, make it a habit. Make it a habit of getting the question like this. Then you can see the then you can compare the numbers, and then come till here. Let me just say, take one more example, a bit bigger one. 327 plus minus, let me take 1 minus 1 2 3 4. Okay, again I told you, let's get it to the standard form, a minus b. So we get it 327 minus 1 2 3 4. Same thing. See, you might feel I'm repeating, but this is the way. Okay, repetition is the way for perfection. Practice makes a man perfect. So now, out of these two numbers, which is a bigger one? Obviously 1234. So which sign does it have? It has a minus sign. So final answer needs to have a minus sign. Now let's come back to our usual subtraction, the one which you are comfortable. 1 2 3 4, and then 3 2 7. Here it's 4, it's greater, so here I'd get a 1. This would become 2. 14 minus 7 is 7. 2 minus 2 is 0. And then again, okay, I need to get a 1 from here, so here I will left out with 0. 12 minus 3 is 9. So my final answer is going to be 907. Now, minus 907. This is why I told you. Some of them, forget that we need to put a. In fact, what you can do is you can just put a minus sign here at the beginning and then go to subtraction. Okay. And then, come and put down the answer so that you won't do this mistake. Let's take one last example to, close things. Let's say I took something like 141 plus minus 74. Fine. How to do? As I told you, get it to the standard form. This a minus b is the standard form. Try to get it to it. Okay, so I'd be getting 141 minus 74. That's nothing but, there is one technique. I guess I'll teach you guys some other time. For now, I'll just do the basic one, 141 and 74. So here, if I take 1 over here, I'll be left out with 3, and then 11 minus 4 is 7, and then if I carry 1 here, I'll get here 13. 13 minus 7 is 6, so ultimately I get 67. Okay. Now, as I told you, this was one place where many of you make mistakes. The next place where even more mistakes might turn up. In fact, they turn up is this one. This one. Addition of negative integer with a positive integer. Now, how would this look like? How would this look like? Let's say I'm taking minus 7 plus 5. Okay, minus 7 plus 5. Now, this is nothing but, you can take out the brackets easily. This is nothing but minus 7 plus 5. Okay. Now my strong suggestion to you guys is, now bring it here. Don't be lazy. Put down some more steps. It's better to put down some more steps than getting wrong answer. This you can see. See, these two are basically integers, right? These two are basically integers. For integers, a plus b is b plus a. You can just switch it around. Switch it around. So you get minus 7 plus 5 is nothing but going to be 5 minus 7. See, now we have come to the initial stage. 5 minus 7, I told you, right? Now let's get on with our usual way. So out of 5 and 7, which is bigger? 7. 7 has which sign? Minus. So let me just first put minus, okay, so that I won't forget putting minus sign here. Now let's come to the usual subtraction. Now you can do the basic subtraction. Now don't bother about the just take the normal way. 7 minus 5 is how much? 2. You already kept a minus, so the final answer is going to be 2. Okay, so this is a smart, this is an easy way to avoid mistakes. Trust me, guys, I teach to classes 11 and 12 also. They really make such mistakes. That's why I'm here taking this class. So now next, another one. Yeah, the last one is also where mistakes turn up. Here is another place where mistakes turn up. Negative integer with a negative integer. Let's say we come up with something like minus 4 plus minus 8. Okay, this is nothing but minus 4 minus 8. There's nothing but minus 4 minus 8. In fact, I would suggest you guys to write like this. If you get the question as minus 4 minus 8, put it like this. Put the minus sign visible so that you won't make mistakes over here. Okay, now how to do this? See, both the numbers have minus sign. So the final answer is definitely going to be minus. The final answer is definitely going to be a minus. Be clear with it. It's going to be a minus. So first only put a minus. And then just do the basic addition. Okay, minus 4, 8 plus 4 is how much? 12. So the answer is minus 12. Now, why do you think this was possible? This was possible because, see, I can take minus common from both the terms. I would get minus of 4 plus 8, which is nothing but minus 12. So that's why I suggest you guys to do like this. Whenever you come across two negative integers and you need to add them, in the class 11 there's a chapter known as matrices. It comes a lot. This comes a lot. In fact, I've just taken for 2. When 3 come, the chances of mistakes happening are a lot. Okay, so what you need to do is just do the basic addition. 4 plus 8 is how much? 12, and just put a minus sign. Okay, because both of them have a minus sign. The final answer will definitely have a minus sign. Okay, so let's do some more questions before we wind up. We're almost at the end. Let's say I have minus 1 2 4 plus minus 2 3 8. Okay, now we can do the now you just put a minus sign. See, whenever you see two negative signs, just put a minus sign here, okay, at the beginning. Whatever is comfortable for you. If you feel you can remember that the final answer is going to be negative, it's fine. Otherwise, just put a minus at the beginning. And then let's come to the basic addition. 4 plus 8 is 12. 1 over here. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. 1 plus 2 is 3. So my answer is going to be minus 3 6 2. Fine. It requires a lot of practice, guys. As I'm already telling you. If you require practice, I suggest you to go to CBSE class 7 integers chapter. It has a good number of questions. Go into it and practice a lot, okay? Because practice is the only thing that is gonna make you perfect. And do it again and again so that I know many of you might be making mistakes. Remember the form. Remember the words which I said to you. Okay. To have a quick summary of what we have done till now. Basically, addition of positive integer with a positive integer. You guys are experts, I know. Most of you won't be making mistakes, hopefully. Okay. Now next, addition of positive integer with a negative integer. Just write it down, like this, and get it into standard subtraction form. And then compare the two integers, which is the greatest integer of the two. And then don't bother about the sign in between. It's already minus. Once you get into the standard form, then see which number has a greater sign. If the number on the right side has a greater sign, not sign, sorry, if the number on the right is greater, so the final answer is going to be negative. Similar fashion, when we add a negative integer with a positive integer, swap it. As I told you, -7 plus 5. Just swap it and get it to 5 minus 7. Then the usual way, just compare which is greater. In case on the right side it's greater, you need to put a minus sign. The -7 has a negative sign, so the final answer is going to be negative. And then in case of addition of negative integer with a negative integer, you just need to do the basic addition and put a final minus sign at the end, because the answer is going to be negative since both the integers are negative. That's it. Hope you will practice a lot and make sure that these mistakes don't turn up in your calculations, because this comes in almost every chapter. Addition is one thing which comes out in every chapter. Fine. With these basics, you can go to rational numbers and irrational numbers, and the principle is same. Let the numbers get complicated. It's fine. You guys will be able to do it, but stay strong on the principle. Remember the words which I said, and do it again and again until it gets embedded within you. These statements are, you guys remember. Fine. That's it. Thank you. In case you liked my explanation, please do give a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you are coming for the first time. Thank you.